Hey everyone, it's Karla and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you my whole Notion setup and how I use it to basically organize my whole life. I also recently just started using Notion and it's been really fun planning everything on there. I have pages relevant to school, work, fitness, and a lot more. I do want to make it clear that this video will be more about a tour of my Notion and how I use it. I will also explain how to set up certain things, but I'm not an expert on Notion whatsoever. I looked at many other tutorials first before I began making my Notion just because it was really hard to make it on my own. I also use templates created by other people that I will show you how to access, and I will also make sure to link those down below for you guys to check out because they're absolutely beautiful. It was even hard for me to choose between those templates, so they're definitely worth checking out. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm now on my Notion dashboard, and when you want to get started, you're just going to type in your search box notion.so and you're going to make an account. I just made an account with my email and it was free. I just have the personal plan. I know that there are other plans available, but I just used the personal plan because it was more fitting with my needs. Plus it's free, so that's good. This is kind of an overview of like my front page, I guess you can call it. So starting off, I'm going to talk about the template that I have here. I got this from someone else. This is not a template I made myself. This is the person who made the templates and this is the link. I'll make sure to link that below in the description box for you guys to check it out. This person made many templates for Notion and they're really cute and pretty. I just ended up picking the neutral Notion template. Once you do choose a template you like, you can press on it and then you're going to end up pressing duplicate on the corner here. Now you can see it's on my Notion and this is pretty much stuff that you can change. You can change the cover, you can change all of this stuff here. So going back onto my page, I'm going to start off giving you a tour of what I have on this page and then I will go into talking about what I have on the sidebar. With the college stuff, I have my academics daily plan, weekly plan, and my spring 2021 semester goals, which I made in my last video, I believe. First, going into academics, I have basically all my courses that I'm taking this spring semester. I have my academic plan right here, which is just a table of all my courses. I have a timeline here for my spring semester and I just stated when my spring semester is beginning. And then over here, I just have the courses that I am taking. I'm taking Principles of PR, Professional Writing and Comm, Topics in Korean Studies, Advanced Korean and East Asian Civilization. You can kind of customize this yourself and add whatever pictures you want. So for example, for Principles of PR, I have a cover here. You can change the cover and upload something that you have on your computer. You can use the gallery. These are photos provided by Notion. You can also link pictures from any other source. I personally use Pinterest, or you can use Unsplash. It also allows me to choose an emoji. But basically for this page, I put the title of the course. Then I mentioned that it was for my current semester. I also put the credits there, the name of the professor, schedule of my course, which happens to be by arrangement. Currently there's not a Zoom link, but when my professor gives out a link for office hours, I'll definitely put that in here. And then over here I have the link to my syllabus, so all I have to do is press this little button right here and it'll take me to the syllabus. Down here I have a description of the course. I can also put in the syllabus here, include information about my professor's email or office hours. And then of course I can also include big projects or any other lecture notes that I want to put in here. So if you wanted to add a new course, you can press new. You can type in the name of the class. So let's say I had Spanish class. You would put the credits, the name of the professor, what time you have the class. Let's say you wanted to add a link to something. You can press the property, go down here where it says property type, then press URL, edit this and name it. Let's say it's the link to the class website. You can just change that. Right here you can just paste the link to your class website. You can add an icon, so add a cover, press change cover. I might just choose this one right here. I'm going to have to press reposition and then just change it to whatever you like best. You can have it into a board view if this is something you prefer. You can also put it in a table view. I believe this is the gallery view, which is what I have. Now going down to daily plan, this is where I kind of put any priorities that I have for the day. For example, I need to look over my class syllabus and I also have to film a new video, which I'm doing right now. You can also include any other to-dos that you need to do that are maybe not as important as these three. And then you can also add stuff in here. This is like a timeline view. You can also change this into a board view. So let's say I wanted to add something. I can just put dinner and I can move that to, let's say, 6 p.m. And you can kind of just adjust this depending on what time you need to do certain activities. I also have a weekly plan, and this is just stuff that I need to do throughout the week. For example, today I need to watch lecture videos, tomorrow I need to babysit early in the morning, and of course I can also add things as they come up. And I also have this picture here that I got from Pinterest. I also have my spring 2021 semester goals. You guys saw me do this in my last video. I currently have it in a list view, but again, you can do it in a board view. You can put it in a gallery view, or you can put it in a table view, but I personally like to have it in a list view. I think it's just easier to view, so I just prefer it this way. Now that we've done the college stuff, we can move on to some other stuff. I got these pictures from Pinterest if you're wondering, and I also have this quote down here. I also have my daily section right here, so we'll go into more details with that. Starting with my habit tracker, this is where I can track some of the things that I want to do more often. I have meditating, working out, journaling, reading, affirmations, and drinking at least 1 liter of water. I also placed the dates that I do them, and I will add more as time goes on. Going into the morning routine, these are things that I want to do every morning. This is here to remind me of what I'm supposed to do next in case I forget. Obviously, this might change some days, but this is kind of the ideal morning that I want to have. This is kind of like a checklist, so you can check them off as you do them. Next, we have the night routine, and these are just things that I want to do during the night. Again, same idea. This is just my ideal night routine. I do try to do at least more than half of these. Over here on the right corner, we have my positivity section, and I just have like quotes. I have a motivation section. I just have a link to my Pinterest motivation board, so I'll show you guys that real quick. This is what it looks like, and I'll normally look at this if I need a little bit of motivation throughout the day. It's just really inspiring, so I like to look at that when I can. Just have my plans and work section, and I have this calendar right here. I don't have much in this right now, but I will be adding a little bit more soon. Then I have my documentation section, and I have a reading directory and a watch queue. Going into the reading directory, this is where I have my bookshelf and my to be read or wish list section. The bookshelf section is for books that I'm currently reading. I'm currently reading The Power of Now. Started it on January 11th. It's a paperback. I also indicated the type of genre it is. Eventually, I'll also put in the date that I finished the book. I can add tags, how many pages the book has in total, a picture of the cover. I also checked off if I own the book, which I do. Here you can add any links. If it's an audiobook, maybe you can link it to the website where you listen to the book. Down here I just have my to be read section, and these are just books that I want to read in the future. I just have The Secret and The Alchemist, which I've been hearing a lot about and I really want to read. I indicated the author. I don't own the books, so I didn't check these off. I indicated the genres. I also placed in the cover. I also added a link here, and this is just a link to the Amazon page so that I can buy it when I'm ready. And I also have a watch queue. This is where I place any movies or shows that I'm currently watching or I want to watch. I'm currently watching this K-drama called Startup on Netflix, and then I have all these other ones down here. I indicated the current episode that I'm on, the total number of episodes, and how many episodes are remaining. I also tagged the type of show that it is. You can add any links, any sources, covers, and so on. Down here I just have like movies and films. I'm currently watching The Old Guard. And going back to the home page, I also have like this playlist down here from Spotify. I'll show you guys how you can do this. So I'm going to delete this. If you do have a Notion and you want to embed a Spotify playlist, all you have to do is press the / key. This is going to bring up all the commands. You're just going to scroll all the way down until you see the audio. You can press that, and then you're going to embed a link. Once you find a playlist that you want to embed in your Notion, you're just going to press these dots right here, press share, and then copy embed code. You're going to embed the link here, copy and paste, and then embed audio. And then there you have your embedded playlist. That is pretty much all I have for this top page. And then scrolling down, we have my weekly section. These are things that I need to do every week, no matter what. Down here, I just have my to-do list. These are just things that I need to start looking for and doing a little bit more research about. Down here, I just have some daily to-do tasks, and I like having it formatted this way just because I think it's easier to see. I have my assignments section, and I haven't added anything yet because today is my first day of my spring semester, but that is pretty much all I have for my dashboard. Now we're going to move on to the sidebar. I have my academics section here. This is what you guys already saw. all, so I will skip that. I then have a YouTube content calendar section. This is just kind of where I can organize my videos or any ideas that I have, things that I'm currently filming, things that have already been published, or things that I need to like review or edit. Right now I just have this video in my progress section. Once it's uploaded and done, I will move this over to published. You can also change the view of how you want to see this. You can put it in a table view if you want to. Launch calendar, I don't know what that is. You can also see it in this view. I personally like having it sectioned by status. I just think it's more organized that way. When I do press on this, I have some more information. I have the type of video it is. I also indicated when I need to film the video and when I need to have the video published or uploaded on YouTube. You scroll down, you can also see this other stuff. This is really cool to like organize your ideas for the video. I don't have any other videos listed on this page just because I don't want to spoil any future videos for you guys. Moving on, I have my meal plan over here, and this is where I plan the certain foods that I want to eat on certain days. I have the meal time as well. This is a good way to plan my meals and also make sure that I'm eating healthier meals throughout the day. I definitely recommend this if you're like having trouble planning out your foods beforehand. This also saves me time for like planning what to eat. Since I already have it here, I just go with it. Over here I have my fitness plan. These are just like workouts that I want to do on certain days. I already ran this morning, and then eventually I need to do my Chloe Ting workout. You can view it in the calendar or board view. This is what the board view looks like. It's also pretty organized. It really just depends on what you prefer. If you do make a fitness plan on Notion, you can also link things. For example, for my Chloe Ting workout, I have linked her workout programs. I linked the one that I personally like to do, and it's the booty and abs program. Below my fitness plan, I have the goal tracker. This is where I put my new goals, goals that are currently in progress, goals that are on hold, or goals that I have already completed. Over here, I just have some new goals that I want to start working on. I want to learn how SEO works, so I also tag that with education. I'm currently exercising and eating healthier. Goal that I have on holds right now is studying abroad in South Korea. Currently can't do that because of the pandemic, but hopefully I will be able to in the future. I don't have that many goals on here right now, but I'll definitely be adding more as time goes on. Next, I have my affirmations page, and these are just pictures with affirmations on them. These are really good to read every day, and it's just really inspiring and motivating. I got these all from Pinterest. They have really good affirmations. If I wanted to add another one, all I would have to do is press this new button. If I wanted to look up affirmations, let's say I wanted to choose this one, I would copy the image address. You're gonna want to make it your cover, or you can make it your property, but I just make it my cover. Paste that in. You can reposition it if you want. You really don't have to, but it's up to you. And then there you have it. If for some reason your card is blank and you don't see the image, you're gonna go up to here where it says properties, press card preview, and then change it depending on where you put the image. I just put it in the page cover, so that is checked off, or you can press property if you linked it in the property section. For those who do want to make a Notion and are confused about how to make a page, I'll show you guys that real quick. So the first thing you want to do is go down here and press add a page. You're going to name this whatever you want. Let's say I want to make a shopping page. I want to add an icon. We'll make it that. For your page, you have these options that you can choose from. For this, I want to make it clothes that I want. On here, I'm just going to add pictures of outfits or clothing that I like that I may want to buy in the future. This is probably something really cute that I would like to wear, so I'm going to copy the image address, maybe name it black dress. I'm going to press property, and then down here onto property type, I'm going to link files and media. I'm going to embed the link. You can see that the card is blank, so again, I'm going to go into properties, go into card preview. I put it as a property, so that's what I'm going to press, and then there you should have it. You can also reposition the dress if you want. So that is how you can make a page in your Notion if you're interested. But that is pretty much all of my Notion. Alright guys, that is all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching that tour of my Notion dashboard and seeing exactly how I organize my life. I really recommend you all start using Notion if you want to be more organized, or even if you want to plan out your ideas. It is a little difficult to figure it out at first, at least it was for me, so I'll make sure to add any useful links below in the description box. I'll add the templates that are available to use and any other tutorial videos that I watched that were helpful. I will say that as I spend more time on Notion, the more I understand how to use it, so it does get better if you're really confused on how to use it. You may want to start off watching tutorial videos, using the templates, or even just spending time on Notion, and you'll get the hang of how to use it. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.